You're in Monogama territory, stranger.
Now get lost if you know what's good for you.
Please, listen to me. I have delved into the history of Natera and found the truth of your past. There is no reason for you to war amongst yourselves. In fact, you mustn't.
Natera's history? The hell are you talking about?
Its real name is Viridia Magna, and we've been keeping it locked up in the basement of the tower, just wringing ether out of it, for decades. The adjustments we made to her, it's like it cut off her source or something. She's not putting out energy at all.
They completely exhausted her power.
Oh, Mom, do you understand how bad this is? Sure, we've got some ether stored up for a rainy day, but who knows when we'll run through it all. The Magitech trains, the air filters, our entire civilization's going to crumble. I heard there are mobs heading to the tower to get into the ether reserves. They say riots have sprung up all over as people compete for food. Mom, you gotta find shelter, okay? I'm not sure how much longer things will be safe back at home. Please, please look after yourself.
Playback finished.
Natera's destruction was not wrought by Viridia Magna's wrath after all. They drained her of all ether, causing her to fall into a slumber. Then riots arose as a result of diminishing resources, with famine and larger conflict occurring not long after. Common knowledge dictates that this world was once decimated by Viridia Magna's rage, but the truth is quite different. The people abused and exhausted her power, forcing her to fall into a deep slumber. Once bereft of their source of life, whole populations fought amongst themselves. You see, it was the conflict between the people of Natera that led to its demise.
Only a skull coward would try to distract us with such nonsense! History's not gonna save us when the Vile Mother roars for the 4th time!
You're just like the rest of them. You preach peace and happiness, but where's your solution, huh?
Allow me to ask you one question. Where do you believe the current bloodshed will lead you?
Do we look like fortune tellers? We're fighting because we've got no other choice!
How naive. I will not deny your resolve, nor the logic of your actions. However, the fact remains that this reckless battle is a fruitless affair. Forgive me, but I must be allowed to pass through this area. Please, we don't have to fight.
You're not getting past me! Monogama will prevail!
Prepare to face judgment. Pretty sweet noggin, right?
Serpent King.
Yum-yums to fill my tum-tums! What's for Din Din?
My king.
It is not my place to show mercy. Resign yourself.
Oh no! There goes my head again!
Big sister?
How much longer must I persist?
Yeah! Is that a human?
Salvation lies in reason's judgment.
Finally! Found you.
I'm coming for you.
Heaven may abandon you, but I will not.
Let the clouds roll in.
God's quite like gossip, you know.
Yum-yums to fill my tum-tums!
If I fall, the people will be lost. May abandon you, but I will not.
Be just.
Pretty sweet noggin, right?
I'll beat you to a pulp.
Ta-da! It's me, en naturel.
They've gone.
Be just.
If I fall, the people will be lost.
Nom nom.
Record shall gain meaning with your death.
I'm coming for you.
Eat this!
Hear me, citizens of Hermopolis!
What's for Din Din?
I bring you the light of hope. You are done for. Our voices shall be heard like this.
Close the tomb.
May abandon you, but I will not.
Get out of here, or else!
Don't resist. This is the God's will.
There is still hope.
Heaven may abandon you, but I will not.
I shall give birth to a new world. Thus, the world ends. The world cycles on.
Stop!
We don't have to fight.
You're not getting past me! Monogama will prevail!
Like gossip, you know. They've gone. God's quite like gossip, you know.
The record shall gain meaning with your death.
Watch your head!
Heaven may abandon you, but I will not.
Where are you, big sister?
I'll beat you to a pulp!
Don't resist. This is the God's will.
They've gone! Stop!
If I fall, the people will be lost. Heaven may abandon you, but I will not.
You're done for!
If I fall, the people will be lost.
to fill my tum-tums!
The real battle begins.
Higher than the clouds, yup! Nom nom!
I'm coming for you.
Flame shall raise creation.
Big sister?
Close the tome.
Run while you can.
Let us conclude.
This is your fiery salvation! Submit to my fiery embrace! No! What are you?
It's over. Leave now. There is no meaning in prolonging this fight.
You understand nothing. What gives you the right to decide when our fight is over? But you know nothing about us, or the history of our world!
How could you possibly understand what drives us to fight?
I do not claim to understand your feelings. I am from a different world, and I am not part of your order.
Then go back to where you came from!
However, I fully recognize the futility of war, and with it, the sadness of lost life. There was a town, and in that town was the sacred hall. It was there that I worked, and it was there that I served my god. The people of the village were kind, diligent, and they died. All of them. The neighboring village was struck with famine. They wanted food, and so they attacked the village I was in. I was away that day. When I returned, all had been destroyed. I cursed the world. No matter the justification, to throw away innocent lives for the sake of simple rivalry, I can think of nothing more base. I shall end this conflict, but not for your sakes. No, I will bring salvation to this world for myself, because it is what I must do.
That was Viridia Magna!
The second roar. Come, there's no time.
Aye, best get a move on.
We have to cut down the Vile Mother before it's too late.
When I was at Hope's End, I longed for peace and prosperity to return to the world. And somehow, my wish was granted. The fields turned lush. Life was burgeoning. Our very existence was fertile once more.
Use this machine effectively, and mankind will achieve untold progress. I call her the Virgo Mechanism. She's the key to our future.
Wonderful. Your plan feels correct.
When the last memories of the Dark Ages faded, so too did the contentment of the populace wane. They grew bored and unsatisfied with what I could offer. I was pierced with tubes, and they began to consume my very being. My poor children. Untold progress? They were not ready for it. They had not yet learned to appreciate my blessings. But my body was made to be a conduit for life, so I accepted their hubris willingly. They devoured me, exhausting my power until everything became black. By the time I awoke, the world was far too gone. I could no longer correct the selfish course of my progeny. The life I once nurtured, the bonds, the emotions, the link between the earth and my children. It had all grown twisted and unfamiliar. I was at Hope's End. So I wished for a new world. And I made it so. Life returned to its primeval state, just as I had willed. However, it seemed I had lost my internal peace. Something within me began to stir. You are no mother. It would sting. You are no mother. It would fester.
Thou hast felt fear, the fear of embracing life and the folly it breeds therein.
Fear?
Mortals are flawed, forsaken. Through mere existence they carveth a path toward destruction. And thou art the fairest fool of them all in recreating such insolent beings.
I no longer want them to see or bear their wrongs.
Yes, thou fearest it. Fearest erring once more.
I no longer want to be a mother to fools, to rear living mistakes.
Fear it. Destroy them. Fear them. Destroy it. Fear thy spawn. Destroy thy world.
I will be no mother to fools. You, my children, you took our bond, my love, and now you will face your punishment. For biting the hand that fed you, for betraying the womb that gave you life, for driving me to hope's end yet again.
Nothing will be spared from devastation.
The fated hour draws ever closer. Balion!
You're alone, are you? Don't move, you king of cowards!
I don't require a guard to deal with the likes of you.
You dare look down on...
I dare say the poor fellows underestimated your conviction, Father. No one thinks that you're capable of much without the Stoneclaw's protection, but I know what you can do. Which begs the question, are you fighting for the sake of Skoll, for the fate of Naterra, or merely for yourself?
Have you come to stop me?
Huh? Don't be daft. Fight for whatever you believe in, Father. It's none of my concern. Sometimes it's best to let brothers have their quabbles.
I never realized it before, but... Stars, you're your own woman now. Then again, I suppose you've always been mature for your age. You'll have to forgive me, Mr. Lena.
For what, exactly?
I should have told you more. But instead, I betrayed your trust. And I did it without so much as second-guessing the consequences.
Don't be so cryptic, Father. I haven't the faintest clue to what you're referring to. We're family. No matter what wrongs we've inflicted on each other in the past, we're still connected.
You always were wise beyond your years. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you were blessed with the ability to manipulate ether.
I am the Forest Princess, after all.
My daughter. I have to face him now, before it's too late.
Be my guest. Give dear Uncle Shadow my kindest regards.
Of course.
Now, let's get you patched up. What are you? Oh, just healing your wounds, but only a little. It wouldn't do if you sprung up and lopped my head off.
Why? Aren't we enemies?
Enemies? What a silly notion. Aren't we both alive and well? Isn't life worth protecting? Whether friend or foe, we're all connected, you see. By virtue of existing in the same time and place, we breathe and live of the same life force. Oh, you look confused. You must think I'm speaking nonsense. Why does no one understand when I talk about such elementary things? No matter. Even if I can't convince you, I won't change my stance. Just as you are free to keep your own.
Don't blame us if you regret this later.
King's a coward. Princess is a fool. What a kingdom!
Oh, come now. One would think after having your life saved, you would at least thank your rescuer. Well, never mind then. I wonder what will become of father and uncle's feud. I just hope they don't harm each other. Naive as that thought may
be. You're here.
Of course. We have such precious little time left. I would hate to waste any more. This reminds me of the old days, Belian. Here, where we first met.
As I recall, our first encounter was in Father's chambers.
You boorish oaf. We may have exchanged pleasantries in the late King's room, but the first time we truly recognized each other was here. Back then you loathed me. You couldn't so much as stand the sight of me. And yet, with this waterfall as witness, you saved me. Why?
I don't know. My instincts took control of my body, and I was charging forward to save you before I realized.
How very like you.
How very like your idea of me.
I can't think of a more perfect stage on which to settle our differences. The place where it all began. Whose blood will stain this ground, I wonder? Mine or yours?
I will fulfill my duty, Valdane. Forest Shadow.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I am the corrupter of life, after all. Can't have someone with my power running amok in your domain, now can you, oh great Forest King?
It falls on me to illuminate the wicked darkness that plagues the forest.
Wonderful. Shall we begin?
Prepare to face the light, my brother.
Oh, I've been prepared. For far longer than you'll ever know.